I'm gonna tell you, it's crazy how we at Mill now, you know. This room, hearing this story, yeah? Me and my friends, two other friends, and we used to, being bad boys, yeah? We always live that gangster life, yeah? Because obviously, music, with identity, in school, we didn't really understand what was a black Englishman. Like, we knew what American black Englishman or Jamaican, but it wasn't really clear what a black Englishman. So we did follow everything's on TV. So America, because of hip hop, hip hop gave us a real identity. They talk about racism, police brutality, black issues, government issues, politics, environment. It gives us awareness on those kind of, especially like Wu-Tang. They kind of show a lot of things. But stuff we might that was kind of changed. But when Wu-Tang was about, we kind of changed. But when like NWA, we was thinking very negative that we want to be gangsters. Yeah. So that was our identity. We took that on, and that was our culture. That was our lifestyle. So obviously, for a good period of time, we was living careless life, going on St. Paul's, on the front line, selling drugs, doing all the things until till we reached about 23, 24, because I was on crack for 5 years, I take it straight. Yeah, I mean, hard. And going through a certain lifestyle, I got caught up in the crack, going through that limit, and after 5 years, then you think like, is this what life really about? Until I go to one point, the shop I just tell you, it's crazy now, you know. The shop I just told you, I went in there one day to buy some food, and I see one guy, long business coat, a black guy, long business coat, briefcase, but going there, you can see that he's buying food for his family. So I look around this guy, like, try and put, like, let me try and see in his shoes, what is like his life in his shoes. I think he don't have to worry about his back. He's providing for his family, he's bringing something. I know he's going there, he's comfortable, hardly at the office, appreciation. Weekends there, appreciate the weekend, and going home and deal with his family. So I look on him and I'm thinking like, why ain't my life like that? You know what I mean? So as soon as I step out of the shop, I got to worry about, the guy robbed last week, or, you know what I mean? And he'd have to, this guy, so I was thinking like, what can I do to make my life like that? You know what I mean? So more and more I start thinking on that conscious level. Like, I start getting more to, I went to certain classes, get more education, get stuff about myself, black identity, so we could challenge the negative identity of what I always see with hip hop and reggae, yeah? So because I went to those guys, start thinking like, who am I in my community? Who am I? So me and my other friends start hook up and start talking like, what is going on? Like, we see more, especially we seen the birth of this called Aggie Crew. These are guys who we used to kind of, like a year or two younger than me, yeah? But we see the difference between us and them. They was quick to pick up a gun and quick to do certain crazy things what we want to do. So we're thinking like, wow, life is changing, really, really changing, and we're the ones are we the ones supposed to talk about it, or we keep hush about it, and make it happen? So one day we came down here in the staff meeting there. This is when Hugh just started in Mill. Came down here, I think I was 17 years ago, you know. Yeah, I was like 21. Yeah, came down here. But like 21 now, I think a bit older than that. Anyway, came down here and say, all right, went to the stuff, I started saying, what is going on in the mill? Where's these young people? How come those young people not coming in? What the hell is going on? So in this very room, yeah, the staff, I was sitting there, us three were sitting there, the staff all around here, there's some chairs around here as well. So there's about 9, 8 of them. And what I really got, like, they didn't really care. That's really true. They didn't understand the issue. They didn't understand how young guys getting involved with that lifestyle. They didn't, like, people like, you're the leaders of the community, so how can you not know this? What's going on? To the point, everyone started arguing. To the point, all right then. And so I was saying, if we can't get a constructive criticism, I don't want to listen. That's what they were saying. So all right, I was thinking like, where do you see Mill in the next 5 years? And I didn't really thought about that question. It just came out of my mouth. And they start talking, and I was thinking like, boy, I don't see that's gonna happen. Me personally, see what's going on in the streets, see what's going on. The youth club is not a thing. Youth club is out there now. You know what I mean? Not really down here. I got to realize like some of these people didn't have a clue about these young people. So it's like, who's the one that be taking the responsibility? They didn't have a clue. So I start getting to more and more youth. Yeah, I start getting to more and more youth for it.